And this is when Orlando has to keep pushing the ball up the floor.
Lewis, nice feed.
A wild shot by Tyrus Thomas. Great entry and a powerful jam. Nocioni ill-advisedly challenging. Howard goes right through him.
Nelson escaping Holiday. The lob for Howard. Oh, man. That was one angry slam.
Somebody should have told you Holiday he was coming from behind it. You can get hurt on that.
Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Dignified2K. We're back with another video, and today we're back with a center that really changed the game. 8-time All-Star, 2-time block champion, 5-time All-Defensive, 3-time Defensive Player of the Year, a rebound champion 5 different times, 8-time All-NBA Rookie of the Year, Dwight Howard. Now, first things first, we are using my Giannis build for this video. I couldn't get number 12, and NBA Store has not updated pretty much anything in a very long time. So we have to be number 13, so I couldn't get the number as well. But here are the badges that we're going to be using today for my Dwight Howard build. Now, traditionally, we would use pretty much not any of these, but for more of a center type of like paint piece kind of role, we went ahead and put back down Punisher, contact. We even tried out drop stepper, which I will show you guys when I show you the stats why it doesn't really work that well. We got relentless put back, and we're still going to use slithery finisher. Playmaking is kind of traditionally the same thing. There really isn't too many great playmaking badges this year, but we'll try to use post spin technician, and I'll show you guys, like I said, when I show you guys my stats, it's going to make a big difference because my post moves is not that high, and you'll see how drop stepper and me spinning by people really does not work that well. And offensively, this is what we're going to be using: brick wall, rebound chaser, of course, like I said, great rebounder, great shot blocker, intimidator, chase down artist, brick wall to set screens, clamps, and pogo stick. Now here's the build that I will be using. We'll go through it real quickly. As you guys can see, it has a 99 standing dunk, which is literally perfect for Dwight Howard. Shooting stats, obviously we're not going to really be messing with that too much, but this is what I'm talking about. When I made this build, I didn't really mess with the post fade or the post moves. And post moves this year, if you want to get a good drop step off and actually be successful with it, if it's not like a small guard, but like if it's like a center, you're not going to be able to drop step or spin by them with a 43 post moves. And to be honest with you, it kind of works out perfect because as Dwight Howard's career has kind of unfolded, you have seen that he really never developed any sort of post moves, and that was kind of the downfall, but we'll talk a little bit about that as the video goes on. But defensively, it's perfect. 96 block, which is insane. The rebounding is obviously kind of low for Dwight Howard. Actually, it's really low, but the rebounding, we really don't face a problem with rebounding boost and, rebound chaser Hall of Fame and 78 vertical. It's really not that big of an issue. But I was going to record this during Big Top, and let me tell you guys, that might be the worst event. I'll show you guys some of the stuff we were dealing with. To be honest with you, in 2K21, I never want to see Big Top return. So hopefully you guys do enjoy the video. We're going to go to the stage, play some 5K, kind of play more of the center pick and roll type of role with this build. Hopefully you guys do enjoy. If you guys are new to the channel, go ahead and drop a like and subscribe. But without further ado, Prime Magic Dwight Howard, let's go ahead and get right into it. So like I said, we're going to hop into the stage today, and as you guys can see, even in the background right there, the stage is just infiltrated now that it's on PS4. It's infiltrated with the fake event winners. So, this is our first game here today. Now, you'll see the lineup that we're running is actually very untraditional. A two-way slasher in my interior force. Obviously, it would work, but the way that I'm trying to play today, guys, is kind of more so of a Dwight Howard role. Like I said, said, you've seen me play on this build with my Giannis build that I can shoot middies, you know, do all the crazy spin dunks, all that kind of stuff like that. But today, this build is basically a paint beast. Just the defense is a little bit lower because I didn't go as high as on the rebounding, but everything else, it's like a paint beast. Now, you could say Dwight Howard might not have slashing takeover, even though he threw down some crazy dunks. You could say he probably had glass cleaning or rim protector, but look, we're getting contact dunks on the fake event winner. But let's talk a little bit about Dwight Howard. Now, with Vince Carter retiring, obviously a lot of people have been talking about Hall of Fame, and we might make a separate video talking about this later this weekend. But for Dwight Howard, I think it's no doubt in my mind he's a Hall of Famer. If you guys look back, I really do encourage you guys to go look at some of the NBA references from when he played in Orlando. I know a lot of you guys might not have gotten the chance to see him play. Dude was insane. Rebounding, scoring, you know, efficiency, blocks, shots. Like, the way Orlando played was a different type of ball game. They ran a 4-out offense, and then they had Dwight Howard basically just in the middle, and they had some crazy sharpshooters like Jameer Nelson, JJ Redick, Kidu Turkoglu, just guys like that, Rashard Lewis, that could really shoot the basketball at a high percentage. And then they had, no doubt, during the stretch of time, probably 5 or so years, Dwight Howard was the best center in the NBA, and they had him down low getting rebounds, dunking on people, catching alley-oops. The team was just a ton of fun to watch. He had a couple slower years. He even had a couple good years that a lot of people overlook when he was with the Lakers, but he did come out and say that he was facing back injuries during the Lakers time, but he was playing with Kobe. He was playing with the LA Lakers. When you go to LA, you're not trying to sit out with injuries. He could play through it just enough to where he was actually able to play. However, you know, he was still hurt, and when you're a big man, especially the way that Dwight Howard plays, like I said in the beginning of the video, not really a type of guy that has the most, you know, polished game when it comes to like post moves, post fade, the full work. He never really had that game. But now with, you know, the Lakers, when he came back again, it seems like he kind of found his role, not wanting to the ball at all. If you guys watch him like Houston, and even, you know, primarily Houston, even with the Hawks a little bit when he was on the Hawks, he wanted the ball in the post, and he never really developed his post game. But now when he's with the Lakers, he's accepting his role. He's kind of going back with his career, definitely playing a lot better. Just as that guy that hangs around the rim, sets the screens, catches lobs, plays defense. And that, in my opinion, was what, you know, Dwight Howard really had to do to sustain his career. Now, we had that first game. You guys watched it, obviously. The biggest thing that I've been facing, and I think I've been talking about this in the past few videos, is just centers that want to sit in the paint. No matter what, even if I'm on a rim sharp, centers just want to sit in the paint. But usually, if I'll set a screen, it's like centers don't want to guard the three-point line. It's kind of like the modern NBA in that aspect. But centers just do not want to come out there and guard anything beyond the free throw line. I don't really understand what it is. I know this guy's a two-way slasher, but you'll see, I even have Weebs, you know, shooting the basketball. And, you know, mid-range, he's getting wide open off screens. I think one of these might be it here soon. He's getting wide open. Even I'm wide open. And you guys know, if I wanted to, I could shoot the basketball and make that. But we just have people sitting in the paint the whole entire time. Now, obviously, I could go in there. Look at this move, by the way. Maybe Dwight Howard did work on his post moves. But obviously, I could go in there, just hop step every single time in the paint and get a wide open dunk, because it's going to stun him with fancy footwork. But that's not what I'm trying to do. But look, even when we're catching the ball, he's just going to go sit down in the paint, press his triangle. I know I probably should have got a contact dunk. You know, contact dunks are kind of weird this year, even though I have slashing takeover. But you can see how many times we hit the ball. They get it back. Big body screen right there. And, you know, great defense from another lockdown defender. Obviously, if you guys don't run it lockdown this year on the twos, it's GG. It makes no sense. But look at this, guys. Literally, I have both of these guys guarding me up and under. Nice, actually, very nice move right there. I was actually very happy with that move. But we end up turning the ball over again, and this is the lineup that just wants to set screens and sprint. That's the biggest thing with 2K this year. It's the whole meta is just so wonky. It's not real basketball. It's literally guys just using a screen on the twos, at least from what I've watched. Is using screens on the twos. Curry escaped, you know, Hezzy, sprint. It's just sprint. Most of these point guards have 99 speed, so they're just going to sprint off a screen. If you try to switch, a lot of this kind of stuff will happen where it's a mismatch, which I understand. It's, you know, NBA mismatches happen all the time, but it's just close fades, pro Hezzy running around, you know, I don't know, it's just annoying. But you guys can see they're both trying to double team me at this point, leaving Weebs wide open. You guys know those Bills can shoot this year, so I don't know, just kind of frustrating. Let me know what you guys are doing on 2K to have fun right now. You guys know I'm making tons of different builds. Got a couple cool videos videos coming out. Another brand new legend build that I've never even dropped on the channel. So make sure you guys drop a like if you guys are new to the channel. You'll be expecting that in the next couple of days. But you can see right here, we're gonna go to the post again. Just try to show them a little bit of the post moves, even though we just end up using the fancy footwork because he wants to sit directly under the paint. I don't know why. But as we wrap this guys up, hopefully you guys are enjoying 2K. I'm very excited for 2K21. We have a ton of cool plans on the way, so hopefully you guys do stick around and subscribe to the channel. But it's been your boy Dignify. As you can see, we're gonna wrap this up right here, getting the rebound. I honestly thought we ended it right there. Take a little bit of the reversal in the game, guys. Like I said, hope you guys did enjoy. It's been your boy Dignify, and I'm out. Peace.